Hi, I'm Dave from Military Antiques Toronto, and today I'm going to show you some more items that I purchased and walked in the door. I guess most of these actually walked in the door. One was a mail delivery. Yeah, well, no, I bought one at a show. That's all good. Um, where to start? Make sure the last piece. I think I'll show that last. Yeah, right. On my right, which I still haven't even put that away yet because I got a photo of it, but that's okay, is a Elizabeth II efficiency medal with territorial bar in the box from the Royal Mint. It's not named. Beautiful medal in the case, dated 1978, and the territorial bar right there. I always love this medal. It's nice decoration. It's just shows really nice. Unfortunately, I do not know who this was awarded to. On the earlier ones, you see them engraved at the top here as to who received it. This case, it's not. And you know what? It is what it is. It's the way I got it. So, you know, I can't, I could make up a story, but why bother? That sounds like a lot more work than just selling it to you. And it's your problem. And you can turn around and make up a story if you feel so inclined until they find it on my website for sale for X and no story on it. Well, people do that. It's okay. It is what it is. Arctic Campaign Medal in the box. It says there's a number. Okay. I don't see a number on this. But that's okay. Maybe they're not numbered. I really don't know. I've never had one of these before. This is a newer medal that they've issued. Arctic Campaign Medal, full size. Actually nicely done. Nice detail on it. So, and in the case, that's nice. That's also not on the website yet. We have to picture that and get it listed. But you know what? By the time you see this video, maybe it will be. Then there's these other medals. Let's see. What do I have here? Normandy Campaign Medal and a Battle for Britain with Canada Bar Medal. Now, these came out of a school I found them at that was parting with stuff, and they were in a box. So I went, okay, I'll take that, whatever. So I bought a bunch of stuff, and this was part of it. Full size Battle for Britain with Canada Bar, and then a Normandy Campaign Medal. And on the back, Normandy Campaign. And I do not believe that they're named. No, they are not. The way I got them, I'll sell them just like that. I haven't gotten around to pricing them. That's another thing to get to. Mills by Maxwell. This is on the website. No contents. It's the way I got it. It's the way it's going to get sold. It's a nice condition. It's still got all the shellac on it still. It's not been messed with. It's inert, obviously, but it's right there. M for Maxwell. There's a number of Canadian manufacturers: Frost & Woods, Maxwell, Chatco. Chatco is from Windsor, and they're one of the harder ones. I guess they didn't make a lot, or maybe they made a lot and they just got used, and that's why they're not around. Italian, Little Red Devil. Now, this is also on the website along with the Maxwell piece, and there you go. I'm just being careful with it. It unscrews, and no, it won't blow up my hands. This isn't Bugs Bunny. But it's got the contents, which I've had a few of these, but I've never had the contents. So that's kind of cool. I bet I can't put this together on camera. Let's see if I can. Maybe I can. Maybe not. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Something needs some oil. I'm not going to bother. But you don't get it with the cap. I've had it like this, but I haven't had it with the cap and the pull tab, which is spring-loaded. Not something I've had before, meaning not complete like this. So I kind of had to say, yeah, I'll take that, because you just don't find them. So Italian World War II. Throat mic. Sorry, not throat mic. It's an oxygen mask mic. And what's neat about this is that that's the box of issue. And it just says connector type 3800 on the bottom, quantity 1. So this has obviously been wax sealed at one time in cardboard, and to preserve it, and then someone had to look inside, which I understand because we're all nosy, we want to know what's in there. But in this case, there you go, with the copper wire to put it around the oxygen mask and connect it so that you can have comms. Nice to find, not something you find every day because they're just not around anymore. So more stuff to photo and get on the website, hopefully sooner than later. These came in. Look, dancing badges. Minesweeper badge, infantry assault badge. These were a vet bring back as opposed to this, which is another items that came in. So Minesweeper, and unfortunately, the clasp is missing from the back, but it's the way I got it. It's marked RF, it looks like, and nice piece, but unfortunately, that's what's missing. So, it is what it is, though. Infantry assault badge, hollow back, and that one has the catch, so we're good. So I didn't have to look at these twice. They were obviously no brainers that they were real, so I didn't have a problem with that. And since I know the guy I bought them from, along with a bunch of other, I wasn't overly concerned about it because he's an honest person, so he wouldn't intentionally sell me something that's not real. But you know what? Whatever, it's all good. I had to buy this at the show. Some pickly. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. PPCLI guy, but he took it well. He knew what I was doing, so it's all good. A nice RCF St. John's, beautifully embroidered patch. I don't know exactly what it's off of. It's pretty big, so let's see. That's 9. It's about 14 inches, 15 inches all around, and nicely embroidered. That is on the website, I think. By the time you see this, it'll be on the website. So, but I couldn't say no when he had it at the table, and I looked at it and went, "That's cool. Got to have it. Multi-piece construction. That's neat." So, I assume it's St. John's. Well, it could be St. John's, Newfoundland. It could be St. John's, New Brunswick. I'm sure someone's going to correct me. Someone will have an opinion on that. They always do. Then these 4 items came in from the vet's family. Well, 3 really. This is an item he purchased after the fact. Iron Cross, first class in the case. Nice case. I'm trying to be careful with it because you don't want to mess it up. Nice fitted case. And let's see. I don't even have my glasses on. I can't even see that with a magnifying glass. He did tell me who the maker is, and of course I don't have it in front of me, but the condition of that is outstanding. Nicely frosted, as someone dies in the background and can't stop coughing. But nice paint on there, untouched. So that's one thing, which is cool. And I'll put that aside. This is not listed yet, but it will be. Iron Cross. It is maker marked right there on the ring, which you can just see, hopefully. Again, though, right from the vet's family, they walked in and sold it to me. Wasn't cheap, but you know what? None of this stuff was cheap anymore because they knew what they had, which is fine. I don't mind. It is what it is. And then the egg. German cross in gold. I wish it was silver. It's not. Nice cloth piece for directly embroidered onto your jacket. Well, sewing onto your jacket, not embroidered. Sorry. Very nice. I've had these before. They're not incredibly rare. They are getting harder. So, nice piece. And nice condition, not messed with. On the back, marked SA right there in a triangle with a nice dished out back. This one he purchased at a show, which show doesn't exist anymore. Dawes Road, but you'd have to be from Toronto to know what the Dawes Road show was. The rest of the items were from his father, who was a dispatch rider. And this he bought because, well, it's real, so I don't mind. He bought because he was modeling, so. And he wanted it as an example for that, but now he's decided he doesn't want the stuff, so he sold it to me. So last but not least, a death penny. Dead man's penny, death penny, whatever you'd like to call them. Some people feel that's derogatory. Look, if you take offense, don't watch. My wife took offense once. She chased me down the street with it. It was pretty funny. I couldn't stop laughing. The gentleman died. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's no different than if you're in the Straits of Hormuz right now or wherever else people die. It's the military. So in this case, it's named Isaac John Snellgrove, and he is a member of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment. Somebody dies in the background again. Supposedly he's the last member of the regiment killed in World War I. I had to have it because it's Newfoundland. So I paid a premium for it, but that's okay because it is what it is and it's cool. It's something, well, I'll sell it. It will get listed eventually. So what to look for on these is that the reproductions of these, and yes, they do make reproductions, the easiest way to give it away is if it's engraved.
If this lettering is engraved, do not buy it as original. If it's raised like this, like all the rest of the lettering and everything else on this death penny, you will see that it's original. So that's the biggest thing to look out for. Next is, see the maker mark right there, or artist mark, however you want to phrase it. So that's the most important thing though. They make copies of these. That's the big giveaway, is the lettering is raised. So there you go. And unfortunately, someone drilled it and obviously hung it somewhere. It's the way I got it. It's a shame, but you know what?
Anyways, that's it for today. I got other things I have to do. Thanks for looking. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check out my website, militaryantiquestoronto.com. It's always cheaper on the website, and you never know what's going to walk in the door when you run a military store. Retails can be great, and sometimes you shake your head, but it's all good. So, anyways, thanks for looking. Hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye.